Thank you, Chairman. I thank you for including Keep the Promises Act, H.R. 1410, in today's markup. I was an original co-sponsor of this legislation when my friend Congressman Trent Franks introduced it last month, and I strongly believe its swift passage is critical to the future of gaming in my state. This committee analyzed this issue in depth last Congress, so I will keep my remarks brief. In 2002, the voters of Arizona approved what was known as Proposition 202. The voters of Arizona approved what was known as the 17-Tribe Initiative. True to its name, the 17-Tribe Initiative reflected a meaningful consensus among the tribal and state governments present in Arizona and established a balanced approach to gaming activity throughout the state that considers the interests of urban tribes, rural tribes, and Arizona's communities. Many tribes gave up the right to build their own casino in order to share in the revenues from gaming as a whole. In addition, a portion of tribal gaming revenues are now set aside to provide health care, education, and needed services to all tribes, not just the ones in the major metropolitan areas. This compact, which was overwhelmingly approved by the people of Arizona, is the foundation of Indian gaming in my state. In 2003, under the name of a third party, the Tohono O'odham Nation purchased 134 acres of land very near the University of Arizona Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. The nation has since transferred those lands to its own name and has asked the Secretary of Interior to take those lands into trust. Tohono O'odham has made it very clear that once placed into the trust status, they will seek to establish a Las Vegas-style casino on parts of these lands. There is no doubt about the fact that the federal government compensated the Tohono O'odham Nation for the destruction of its land in the original 1986 Gila Bend Law, which allows not only for monetary compensation, but also for the purchase of additional lands to replace the lands that the federal government flooded. I support the nation's asserting its very limited legal rights in this area. The controversy is centered around the proposed construction of a Vegas-style casino on this land in downtown Glendale. My support for H.R. 1410 is not rooted in opposition to one casino. I support Indian gaming and gaming as a whole. In fact, I am a member of the House Gaming Caucus. The caucus is a group of congressional leaders focused on educating members on gaming-related issues and working to identify key policy areas that can be advanced at a federal level to enhance the economic impact of gaming around the country. I simply believe gaming should be prohibited on the lands in Glendale throughout the life of the Arizona Compact. The key part of the compact was a tribal agreement including the nation that states no casinos will be permitted in metropolitan Phoenix for at least 23 years. The nation was very clear back when the compact was negotiated that if it operated a fourth casino, that casino would be located in rural Arizona, not metropolitan Phoenix. H.R. 1410 simply prohibits gaming on lands taken into trust by the Secretary within the Phoenix metropolitan area until January 1st of 2027. It is supported by the 6 tribes that took part in Proposition 202 agreement: the Salt River Pima Maricopa Indian Community, the Gila River Indian Community, the Wallapai Tribe, the Pueblo Zuni, the Cocopah Indian Tribe, and the Fort McDowell Yavapai Tribe. Additionally, it has strong support from the surrounding communities, including the town of Fountain Hills, the city of Glendale, the city of Tempe, the town of Gilbert, and the city of Litchfield Park. These are all municipalities within the Phoenix metropolitan area that are concerned with the violation of the state compact. Because of this wide support, similar legislation introduced last Congress passed this committee with strong bipartisan support. It is important to note that the bill also passed a full House of Representatives under the suspension of the rules with the support of Minority Leader Pelosi and Majority Leader Cantor. My support for the to Keep the Promise Act is about protecting the integrity of my state's gaming compact and ultimately the future of gaming in Arizona. I'm also concerned that if our legislation is not signed into law, a dangerous precedent would be set leading to the expansion of off-reservation casinos in Arizona and in other states. I have met with the tribes from states for many of the members on this committee, and they are very concerned on what is happening in Arizona. We want to see Congress protect state gaming compacts. I urge members of this committee to support H.R. 1410, and I yield back.